Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this.
Add a new resource.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. There you
There
go.
we go. So we are back again. A little long break today, good information, everybody. So you must pay attention to all of this. So I definitely want to ask the question now. I've been waiting for this all like the Wood Girls. How did you come up with that name, the Wood Girls?
I spent most of my childhood in the woods, especially down on Big Woods Road. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar. Over in Harris, Harleyville area, there's some beautiful waterfalls and things like that. I spend a lot of my time outside, always have. And Mariah's my wife. We love exploring, so doing some urbex stuff, so urban exploring, not condoning trespassing, things like that. But as a kid, you have fun. Um, it kind of stuck. We were going to do TikTok videos for a while with it, but never really got off the ground with it. But we may in the future.
Oh, see, I gotta look out for that one because I know I did one TikTok video with Mariah.
Oh yeah.
It was a dance one, and I can't dance for crap, but it was fun. But so I seen the Wood Girls in action a couple years ago when Brittany Hendershot was missing, and Hailey. I was like, "What are you doing?" She literally just jumped in a big bush that was full of prickers, and I'm thinking, "Oh my god," and they really got deep. I mean, really, really, really. I mean, I've seen searches before, but I've never seen any kind of search like the Wood Girls do. So I'm very proud to have them on our team because now I know I don't have to jump in a pricker bush because they were doing it. They were going to jump right in it.
Absolutely.
So how long have you been searching for people? Because I know that you've been.
I was on a fire department for a while. Man, that had to be back in high school, which was close to 10 years ago, if not 10 years ago. So I'll say about since then. But I've had a passion for missing and disappeared people since I was very young, watching, different shows. Criminal Minds was always one of my favorite shows forever. So I've always had an interest, and I'm grateful of you guys and doing more with the mission locally because there's not really a whole lot to do with it
Right.
around here.
Right. Well, I can tell you right now, um, Mariah is another part, but like she said, it's her wife. She's also an artist as well too. Very good singer. She was at our event a couple of years ago. Very well. Very good, very exciting. So she will be back with us this year. Everybody, after a couple of years, she took off. She'll be back at the Ripley Theater coming up in September. So you don't want to miss that one. Trust me, because she is full of excitement. But you're also an EMS.
Yes, Mariah and I are both New York State EMTs. We were volunteering with Livingston Manor for a while, and Mariah currently works for MCRIS, which is now what Mobile Medic was. So we both have our certs and can use that if need be. Mariah's always looking for an opportunity to jump out of the car and help somebody alongside the highway.
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's weird because the EMS, pay attention, everybody. They search, the EMS, they even do security. They
Yes.
do security too. So they are a house of full, is what they do. House of full, and I remember, Haley, you collect things. Because you do. Because I
Yeah.
remember when we're out searching, you were collecting things. I'm thinking, what are you collecting?
So I don't come from a spiritual background, so to say, like a Christian background. I'm very much a pagan person, and I celebrate life and I celebrate the earth. So I do that by respecting the dead as well. If I find something like a dead animal skull or something like that, that animal is now honored because I believe everything was created for a reason, and every animal and every thing is here for a reason. So instead of letting something rot and sit, I think we humans, as like stewards of the earth, are in charge of like protecting the dead a little bit.
Amazing. I worked with the Wood Girls a few times. One on the case in Middletown, and we actually walked a whole river for Illinois.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and we were thrown way off because somebody told us that he was down there. We actually walked the whole river. From
There had been people down there 15 years from like 15 years prior to that.
and I'm watching them walk. I got tired. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go jump in a car. I'll drive down, meet you guys on the other end. But they literally walked the river through woods and everything. That's how much passion the Wood Girls has when it comes down to finding a missing person. And that's why this is also important, everybody. What Hailey has brought up tonight is so unique, and it could save a life. So please, everybody, click on that QR code. We were going to get a link and put it on our website as well too, so you can go on our website and click on it and fill it out. But print it out though. We don't want it. We just want your consent form. So in case something happens, we know where to go to, and law enforcement knows where to go to. So
you're gonna put it in something like this that's sealed. You're gonna want to glue it, not even just tape. Glue it down and sign over it. So if it's opened, it's easily noticeable that it was opened, just like an evidence file would be with the police.
See, that envelope can save your life. It can save your life, 100% save your life. So if you wish to be a part of the Wood Girls, and and you get dirty and grimy like they do, contact us. You can speak to Hailey. She's in charge of the search area up here in Suffolk County, so she has a good team. If you want to be a part of it, but you have to be real. I'll tell you right now, because the other one back there, behind the scene here, this skirt here, yeah, no, trust me, you do not want to get her on the bad side. I'm telling you right now, everybody. And Hailey, absolutely not. Trust me, I'll tell you on that right now. But anyway, we have a lot coming up, everybody. So make sure you tune in. We'll be back here. Was it Monday, Ryan? Is it Monday? Yeah, next Monday. But do check us out on Facebook. Check us out on the website. We have a lot of people that's contacting us for events coming up. We just had a big event, the Easter Drive. That was a lot of fun. Thank you to Woodbury Fire Department. They put on a great event. Then we had the meet and greet here, but it was only the staff here, but we still enjoyed it though. It was a lot of fun anyway. So I had fun. Yeah, I had fun. They didn't come. I don't care. It was more donuts for us.
It was rainy and stuff,
yes.
And it was Easter weekends and stuff,
Absolutely. And if you still want to donate any kind of unwanted items, you can stop by our office from Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tomorrow I will not be here. I will be up at the Galleria Mall. I'll be speaking to the vulnerable teenagers. So I'll be up there at 10 o'clock in the morning. If you want to stop by, we'll be at the mall tomorrow. Haven's going to join me tomorrow. I do want to send out our prayers right now to our secretary, Chrissy. She has been admitted to the hospital today. So we wish her for a speedy recovery and take care of herself. So other than that, Hailey, do you have anything you want to say before we go?
So anybody watching this, you don't have to be a male or female. 50% of the cases in the United States are male missing people, and 50% of them are female. So anybody can go missing, and that should truly show you that. But if you're somebody who may at home be experiencing warning signs of domestic violence, slamming doors, slamming things, or domestic violence itself, maybe it's time to make one of these. Make one for your kids. Make one for your sister who has an abusive husband. Just do it. It won't take you long, but it could save your life.
Absolutely. So you know how it usually runs. Missing people, it runs from running away, domestic violence, drug addiction, alcoholism, sex trafficking, human trafficking, mental illness. All 7 of them things turn into a missing person. So this is your chance now. You can save your life, you can save your child's life, or you can save a family member's life. So we'll put the link up on our website this week so you can easily print it out. And you can stop by our office at any time. Just call ahead of time so we know you're coming in, and fill out our consent form. We'll put it in a safe file. And then if something happens, God forbid, we already have it, we're on the move ready. So Other than everybody, thank you for joining me tonight. We thank Brian Weber for doing his technician as always. So we glad to see him back in the Rivoli, and Mariah is going to be back as well too. I can't wait for that one. So good night, everybody. God bless. Stay safe, and we'll hopefully see everybody Friday night at the Tap Inn in Middletown at 8 p.m. We will be there. Come see us. Good night, everybody.